I play a guy named Michael Bryce who suffers from extraordinary hubris. He's an executive protection agent, a self-proclaimed AAA rated executive protection agent who early in the movie loses a client, and this sort of sends him down a kind of shame spiral, and sort of his life kind of unravels. This sort of superficial existence that he had was all sort of lost. And when we find him, still close to the beginning of the film, he's actually sort of a much more lower rent executive protection agent. But he still is the best in the business. He's just taken a bit of a fall from grace. And he is asked by a former flame of his, a woman that he used to be in love with, perhaps still is, named Amelia, who works for Interpol, that she needs his services immediately. And she's not really asking him for his services, she's telling him. So he complies, shows up, and he finds that his charge is in fact a hitman that he has had a number of encounters with in the past. So in a nutshell, my job is to protect a man who's spent the better part of a decade trying to kill me. These two guys couldn't be more polarized when we meet them, and then as we move through the film, they start to kind of acquire a sort of a begrudging love and respect for each other, and it is a love story. To me, it's the A story of the film. It's a love story wrapped in this incredible, crazy, zany action set piece. Early on, when I read the script, the first thing I said to my agents and people was, can we get Sam Jackson, because I'd done an animated film with him years ago called Turbo, and they paired us together in the junkets. And we had great chemistry. And I remember making a kind of a mental bookmark at that moment. I was thinking, oh, you know, if I ever find a sort of a two-hander movie, this is a good guy to do it with. So, and it proves that, at least in my opinion, we were right. You know, we have a good thing going. It's nice. There's sort of a heightened tone to this film, and I think an audience is really going to be excited to see that we embrace that tone in a wonderful way. It's you can have these incredible action sequences. They're not necessarily laden with this kind of, you know, depressing emotional downward spiral. They're all kind of uplifting and fun, and you know, each set piece is very kind of unique, and each one has a very distinct beginning, middle, and end. And I think audiences are going to really find that it's one of those movies that zips past. That you just, once it's over, you're like, wait, I want 30 minutes more. What? I want to see these guys together more. So, you know, we take them on a real adventure.
Hey, Vale here. Now, hundreds of movies come out every year, but very few are hits. Here are America's top 5 highest grossing movies, adjusted for inflation, according to Box Office Mojo. Okay, number 1, Gone with the Wind. Released in 1939, is one of the world's first genuine blockbusters, with a grand total of $1,786,074,500. Number 2, Star Wars from 1977, the George Lucas space opera that launched 1,000 action figures and almost as many sequels and prequels, still reigns supreme in the Star Wars universe, with a total take of $1,574,577,200. Number 3, The Sound of Music from 1965, The Hills Are Alive, with the sound of $1,258,951,900 in domestic ticket sales. Number 4, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, the biggest movies of 1982, is also the 4th biggest movies of all time, with a grand total of $1,253,992,300. Number 5, Titanic from 1997. James Cameron's award-winning film took in $1,197,594,300 during its theatrical run. So, do you think that it's valid that these films made that much money? Let me know in the comments below. See ya!